Well, I am a co-organizer with Lucia San Ramon of the Solo Projects Latin America for ARCO 2015. That has meant that she and I have organized a structure for the solo projects that is intended to have greater connections to the rest of the activities of the fair. We both participated in one of the professional meetings last year and found it quite an extraordinary experience. And so in being invited to curate the solo projects, we instead wanted to invite 3 curators who would each contribute to a specific theme important to contemporary art in Latin America. And my role, along with Lucia, our role would be to give an overarching structure and help build connections between the artists, the booths, and the ideas of the solo projects with the professional meetings and with the public talks, so that there is sort of greater continuity and greater dialogue around the themes of the solo projects this year. The idea behind the solo projects is to dedicate a booth to an installation by a single artist. So what that allows is a more in-depth look at the practice of a particular artist. Generally, in an art fair, one might see the whole range of artists being represented by a single gallery. With the solo projects, each booth becomes almost like a small exhibition, a solo exhibition. And so this is a really important platform for galleries, for curators, and of course for artists, because each of the presentations that you will see in ARCO 2015 will really hold together as individual installations, each one talking about one of 3 themes that are very important in contemporary art in Latin America today. So it is an important section of the much larger art fair that gives a unique platform for artists to show more of their work. Having participated in a professional meeting last year, one of the things that we found so extraordinary about the professional meeting environment and opportunity is the exchange with colleagues that are working in areas similar as we were. What we wished was a greater connection to the public and an opportunity to connect and continue to our discussion after our one day together. So the idea that Lucia and I had was that each of our invited curators, they would each then conduct a professional meeting with their area of thematic focus as the topic, so that the discussion can continue in private with colleagues that they have invited. And then finally, the entire discussion about the solo projects, about the thematic strains, all of that comes together in a public talk. I believe that will happen on that Saturday of the art fair, where we all come together on the stage. It will be myself, Lucia San Ramon, Miguel Lopez, Kiki Mazzucchelli, and Emiliano Valdez. So those are the 3 curators, Lucia and I as the organizers. We will bring together everything, the discussions around the solo projects, the discussions that occur in the professional meetings will have further life as we share some of our findings and our discourse with the public. Thinking about the future of contemporary art fairs, I can only tell you my own thoughts as from the perspective of a curator. And for me, contemporary art fairs that open up a dialogue with curators, invite curators into the process of organizing the fair, and create a platform for dialogue among colleagues is incredibly important. And if I were to make a hope for the future of contemporary art fairs, it would be that this component that Arco Madrid does so well is something that is adopted by many art fairs, because it takes it one step further to greater education about the art, and also opportunities for artists who are showing in an art fair to be seen by a much broader audience that includes curators that are in a position to also help their career beyond the market, beyond the gallery. So we're very grateful to be invited into the process.